Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I apologise, I have been very quiet on the gram and on YouTube because the past couple of weeks I have been recovering from catching the dreaded COVID. So I have been up to literally nothing, but I'm pleased to say that I have bounced back relatively well and I am feeling much better. I am here bright and early Saturday morning because Miss Lola and I have entered some dressage over at Coleraine and we are going to give another elementary test a bash. Now, we did do an elementary a few weeks back and it was our second ever only elementary, so today it will be our third, even though our first one we did a couple of years ago. The one we did a few weeks ago went really quite well. I was really chuffed with it. And today, because obviously the last couple of weeks we haven't done very much, I'm not expecting bad things, I'm not expecting great things, but we're going to go and give it another bash. We are a little bit more prepared than last time. I have ridden through the movements of the test in the school on Thursday. They've come up to join me. Hello, ponies. Again, because of a couple of weeks, they've kind of been left to their own devices, which is what I mean, like Lola hasn't really been schooled. She's been schooled twice this week, but we are just a little bit out of tune. We're not quite up to where we were last time we did an elementary, but we're going to give it another go. What harm's it going to do? Nothing at all. It's actually elementary 42. I think ever so slightly easier, just ever so slightly, because obviously dressage goes up in numbers. But they've come to join me. I need to get them in because, as I say, the past couple of weeks they have been very much left to their own devices and they are quite minging, in desperate need for a bath. So that is the first port of call. Give Miss Lola a bath and then it will be on to plait in and get going. I've talked for too long. They've left me. They've walked away from the gate. Come on, you've got to come in. I'm sure if I rattle the bins, they will come. They do need to have breakfast, but I will let Lola have that while she is drying after her bath. I have got an awful lot of packing to do this weekend, and I wasn't expecting to have such an early start today. Last time that I did dressage, I wasn't on until the afternoon. Well, this morning I'm on at 10 to 11, so I was like, oh, crikey, I've actually got quite an early start, but it's probably a good thing, so I can get sort of things organised home and washed this afternoon. Because as I say, I've got a lot of packing because I've got a very exciting week. Are you coming in? Ooh. As you can tell, guys, I'm also using a new camera, which I feel like I need to get used to using, but I don't know how I get her in focus. Her in focus. Hey, there we go. Oh, hello, Spitey Woo. Let's shut this gate and then it should come back to me. Yeah, it's working. This is the thing, I need to get used to using this as well before going off and using it for a whole entire week. So yeah, hopefully guys you can notice the difference in the quality. I have forgotten to put the mic on, but Chris is coming along. Nala, you need to get out of there, my love. In you go. Oh, good girl. You need a bath too, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time this morning. So Lola, just getting the last few mouthfuls of grass, aren't you? That is the plan of attack. And I've also, of course, got tomorrow as well to do the proper packing, but today will be a washing day because there is quite a lot. And because we are away for pretty much the whole week, I have got an awful lot of stuff that I need to take, basically. So, right, come on you need to come in. You coming in? Is that nice? There we go, she's coming in. Right, let's get her all spruced up and looking much more normal. so much better. I can't actually believe how grimy and dirty she was. Nala, get out. And then of course just using my favourite NAF products, so the Silky Mane and Tail and the Shine On Grooming Spray, whilst she is still damp before your breakfast. I'm sorry, I did say your breakfast was next, but we are just gonna spray you over, all over. Makes her nice and shiny, doesn't it? There's Lola or me. My hair feels dumb. But anyways, time for breakfast, and just want to show my very appreciated filled up of all our favourite products, our balancer. We've also got the Join RLF from Blue Chip, just to give Sprite a little bit extra. She's only having half dosage because there is actually a joint supplement within her balancer, but just hoping it might just give her a little bit more help. Of course, all important electrolytes and the very important estrus for Miss Lola. But I just love how well my shelf is all stocked up. Looks so good. Yeah, Dad's put good brackets on because that has got quite a fair bit of weight on it. Guys, what numpty. Can you guess what I've forgotten? Spot the difference, what I should have on right now. Yes, I forgot my jacket. I was a little bit late, a little bit rushed, and jacket just didn't even pop into my head that I was meant to bring. You can tell I'm a bit out of it of going competing, but never mind. The lovely lady here who is stewarding and saying when people are going and stuff, I don't know her name, but she said she's gone down and asked the judge, and we've caught the judge on a good day. It is unaffiliated, and I'm the only one in the class, so she has said that it's fine, and I thankfully have always got this as a backup long sleeve top in my pink box, so I thought I'd better put that on because that will look better than sleeveless, because you really are not allowed to wear sleeveless. You need to have something on your shoulders. So good job, I have this, and it's now time to get on and get warmed up. They're running a little bit ahead of time, so we're going to head up to the warm up, and yeah, let's go give it another go. And into the arena we go. Nice forward positive energy. I feel we're going nicely forward, and then into our halt. Halt wasn't perfectly square, but it's better than the ones later on. As you will see, we had to do 3 halts in this test, and I would say that was probably our best. We scored a 7 for that. And then turning left at C and coming straight across that diagonal for our medium trot, which is something I know we need to work on and is a little bit non-existent. So we did drop down to a 5. Needs to come from more from behind, as the judge wrote, which I totally agree with. We then come down the centre line and you have to do one 10-metre circle to the right and then up the centre line again and do another 10-metre circle to the left. So down the centre line we scored a 7. First and second 10-metre circle we scored again a 7. I feel like I'm going to be saying 7 a lot, guys, because there is a lot of 7s. And then again turning left at C, all the way down to E to turn left, and then you'll see that we do another halt for 6 seconds, which we scored 7 for the trot work, and then our halt we scored a 6. She wasn't quite standing balanced square, so I did make her step forward, and I think that's what made our mark go up there a little bit, because the judge wrote halt not balanced until corrected, so I'm pleased that I did correct it. It's always, I never know whether sometimes to fiddle around whether you're going to make it worse or not, but no, it paid off. And then again our trot work all the way around the arena, we scored another 7 for another diagonal of medium trot. I do think that medium trot was better than the first, which it was marked 5.5, so half a mark better. Just tending to run, and again needs to come from more from behind, so we need to go away and work on our medium trot for sure for these elementary tests. And then we did a nice downward transition. I was pleased with that. I thought that she was very forward into the walk, and we scored a 7. And then here she really relaxed, really got good swing, and yeah, nice big over track, scoring us an 8. And then picking it back up at F, back into the medium walk. Just lost a little bit of our, I want to say impulsion, a bit of our forwardness in that corner. And then into Canter. She almost went to go a stride earlier than what I was going to ask, but it's okay, we recovered well. And then we're down to E to do a 15-metre circle. So for our Canter transition, we scored a 7. For our circle, we also scored a 7. To be honest, guys, the rest of the test is pretty much 7s now. So then we just come around the short side, and then here is where I was trying not to be too bold, but she did do a really lovely, I'm really pleased with her medium canter there. Almost need to just work on a little bit of that back and forth, being able to bring her back a little bit quieter to make her sit back into the working canter. Then here we do a half 10-metre circle, returning back to E for a bit of counter canter, which she does this really well. Maybe a little bit too forward into that transition if I was being really nitpicky, but then lovely transition back up into canter, working canter left. So again, just repeating what we did on the other rein, 15-metre circle. Really chuffed with how she's looking, considering we haven't done a huge amount of schooling recently. I'm really pleased. She's lovely and straight down there, and then coming around the short side, just preparing to go into another medium canter. Whee! There we go. And she comes back better this way. I'd say she's probably better on her left rein. Here, she just came back a lot easier to me. Maybe I prepared for it a little bit better this rein, knowing what she was like on the other side. And then again, just doing another half 10-metre circle to come back up towards the camera, up to Chris at B. And there you can see that she's lovely and confident. Oh, we were very early for that canter to trot transition. But when it's like that, you've got to kind of just ride it for what it is. Now coming down the final centre line, good energy, nice head carriage. And actually, we've been scoring 7s, and then for our halt, we scored a 6.5. But actually, that isn't a bad looking halt either. So very good girl, Lola. Is it recording?
Is it?
Is it? I've just come out. I was very pleased with Miss Lola. She was very good. Let's undo your girt, sweetheart. And then Chris goes to me, I don't think it filmed. As I said, I'm using a new camera, so it's getting used to it, and the people that like Chris and Mum behind the camera. And then he thinks that it'll be funny to tell me that it hasn't recorded. I didn't get mad, but what did you say? You could hear the pistons in my head going. I was like, I give up vlogging. I may as well not bother.
Quit horses, sell everything.
Oh, Nala, this side. but it's okay. He was joking. If anybody knows Chris, knows that he's an utter wind-up merchant. I was thinking, I was like, surely if you thought it wasn't recording, you would sort it out there and then and know that it says record on that. I was like, how can you be so stupid?
It was weird though, when I pressed record it didn't make the noise, but it went red.
Right.
So I was like, well, it must be recording, because it's got record. And then I was like, when I pressed it again, it didn't make the noise. And I was like, did that record?
It is horrible when you know that you're being trusted to make, like, to be filming something and it might not record it. It is pressure for you, darling, I'll give you that. Anyways, back to actual dressage. She was so good, she was very good. I was a bit concerned in the warm-up that she wasn't quite feeling that good, but we went down and we actually had a little pause before going into the arena, and I think that actually helped us, because then when I picked it back up when we went around the outside of the arena, just warming up before the test, we had quite a few minutes. It actually worked out really well, and I'm just really chuffed with how she just went, considering we haven't done much training the past few weeks. And Joan is judging, who judged my last elementary, and she said, well, that was better, so we'll see if the scores reflect that, shall we? I think I had 67 last time, 67%, so we'll see what we get today. Maybe 67.9, maybe? Something like that. Anyways, let's get you untapped, Miss Lola. She's like, I'm tired after my efforts. Aren't you? Are you sleepy?
Hard work, isn't it?
It is hard work. Hard work being Lola. And I don't think I look too bad in a long white top.
Horrendous.
Oh, charming.
Maybe if it was white.
If it was white, is it not white?
It's like off-white. It's Emily white.
Are you girls sharing? Nala doesn't want anything, she just wants to catch the hay that's in there. And I was like, finally. Oh, she's back. Nala? No! What are you doing, you silly puppy? Let her drink. Nala. There you go, Lola. Oh, she wants to play too. Oh, I think all my animals just love the water. Nala's going to knock that over in a minute. Alright. We're back! And we've got a frilly! Can't actually get the frilly. Drop the sheet now. We came first! Out of one. There was only one in the class. I don't know if I've mentioned that or not, but yeah. But a lovely gold rosette from Coleraine. Thank you very much, Coleraine. And really, really chuffed with our score. So Joan was right. It was better than last time by 1%. So we're slowly heading in the right direction. Considering how, when I started this vlog, I was saying that we haven't done very much recently. We did ride through the movements, which I do think definitely helps. And also elementary 42 as opposed to 44 that we did last time, I think actually suited Lola better. And yeah, I'm just really chuffed. So we scored 68.44%. A fluent test, much to like, needs to come through from behind to show clearer differences within the paces. Yeah, our medium trot still wasn't really there. And to be honest, I haven't actually done any work since my last test that I did. So I know work is needed there, but otherwise we have consistently scored pretty much 7s the whole way down, 8 for a free walk. But you guys will already know all the scores. Oh wow, there's 2 deer running across around, I don't know if you're going to see that or not. I don't know whether you can pick that up. Oh, how good's the zoo? Sorry, just getting distracted by what's going on across the valley. But yeah, really, really chuffed. And like I say, we need to do some more work on our medium trot, which we most definitely will. And excited again to give another elementary, hopefully in the near future, another go. But they're going to stay in now, aren't you? Yes. I'm going to have a snooze. You're very clever. Very clever. And I think we're heading back to Coleraine tomorrow to do just a bit of jumping fun. He's pretty. It's a bit hot to ride you right now. It's actually come out really glorious, hot, sunny weather. So I decided I'm not going to ride Sprikey today, and I'll ride her tomorrow. And of course need to get on and do an awful lot of packing. I've got everything that I need to take home and wash in the car ready, so I can get back. And as I say, it's a glorious day, so things are gonna dry. But I hope, as always guys, that you have enjoyed today's vlog, following me heading to Coleraine for another elementary Is anyone else really excited that we've finally converted him to go in and try surfing?
Wait for him to be in the water, calm down.
He's getting the surf
I made it
in the sea.
Nice to know we're a team and we push each other on. Love to see you struggle.
Chris is a person who is like, any sport, anytime, any place, just goes, cuddle it. Yes, you are! Everybody says it, it's not just me, and you can't fight that, no.
Because I've done the sports before, I've practiced a little bit at each of them, so it's not just naturally gifted to me.
It is.
It's hidden work people don't appreciate.
I just said to Chris, I was like, I bet you're going to pick this up really quickly. And he was like, I'm not. And I was like, actually, it'd be quite nice to see you struggle with a sport for once. Which apparently was a bit harsh.
I've been watching the Olympics. I'm ready to do some backflips.
You're inspired by the Olympics.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Inspired.
Horrendous conditions at the Olympics.
Oh yeah, they didn't have very good conditions for surfing at all. It was such messy waves.
Wave after wave. What are we doing? Catching wave after wave. This will be me on the surfboard, slowly drifting away.
What a day.
Jesus. Oh, I think I just recorded as well.
Did you? Yes!
Is there no waves? There's a little wave. There's a little wave. There's enough waves for us, babe, basically, but not for these pros. And that's how you go through a kissing gate with a surfboard. Emily, what happened? I'm laughing at them right now. Not at myself. Why are you taking your wetsuit off? We're at the sea. I might just go in without it. Alright, so I may have put it on backwards, alright.
Silly
I'm
little sausage.
sanded it now, aren't I? That's the first time I've ever done that. It's always going to be wet and horrible.
Lesson learned.
We just had this debate in the car, and Kaz has just gone, we all know he's going to pick it up really, really quickly.
Of course he is. He picks everything up. Like, 10 times faster than anybody else.
Yes, thank you for saying that. Chris was like, yeah, but water isn't my friend. I'm never going to pick it up like that.
Oh,
I was like, trust me, you will.
I don't know, Dom, have you stood up yet? Not yet. There it goes.
to say all the packing did get completed yesterday. I was going to vlog and incorporate that as well, but I almost felt like I just needed to concentrate on what I was packing because we are about to head off on a very, very exciting trip, like literally any second. The ponies are just eating their breakfast, and then Tina and Banksy will be here shortly to pick up Lola and I. Still got more stuff yet in the car that needs to be transferred across. Going for a week, I just feel like I've just got so much stuff, not only for Lola, but myself as well, like clothes and vlogging equipment and everything. So as one vlog finishes, another one is just literally about to begin, and I can't tell you how excited. It is a little bit daunting, but it's going to be good. It's going to be an amazing experience, and I can't wait for it and to share it all with you guys. There are going to be multiple vlogs coming your way from multiple channels, a little clue, trying not to give too much away. And then there will be something even more exciting coming out. I think it's in September. But yeah, that will all be explained in the vlogs to come. Do keep an eye on our Instagram as well, because we will be obviously updating that whilst we're away. But yeah, it's very, 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 very exciting. And yeah, as I say, a little bit nerve-wracking, a little bit daunting, but gonna gain so much from the whole week. And yeah, excited for it. It's also the show jumping final today of the Olympics. Going to be a nail-biting finish. Can we keep hold of that gold place? I have got the show jumping on my phone here at the moment because I have a feeling that some English riders, Britain riders, will be going shortly, so I don't want to miss that. And then I think we'll probably be listening to it whilst we're in the car travelling because we've got quite a long road trip. But I thought I would end this vlog here. I didn't end up vlogging anything, like I said yesterday, so I was like, I'll end it now just before I begin the next one. So I hope you have enjoyed a bit of dressage, a bit of surfing. Admittedly, the conditions surfing Saturday evening wasn't the best, but it was a lush evening. We then went to the pub afterwards, had a drink, then went home and had a Chinese. And for me, as far as Saturday nights go, that was a pretty good one, spending it with friends and having fun, and Kristen actually managed to stand up. Like I say, the conditions weren't the best, but it was fun all the same. So yeah, really, really enjoyed it and look forward. Chris's wetsuit, I think, should be arriving today. He borrowed Adam's on Saturday, but his should be arriving today. And then yeah, once I am back from my trip, we will be able to get in the sea next weekend. And the plan is also, I want to go paddleboarding and take little Miss Nala, don't I? Yeah, I want to take you. Yeah, I do. You're going to miss me for a week, aren't you? I'm going to miss you too. Mwah. I am. You've been really funny. It's like I've been packing and it's almost like she knows. I don't know whether I've packed a few times recently now, and she's like, when the suitcase comes out, I don't think I go with you, Mum. So yeah, I'm going to end this vlog, get started on the next one. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up, cheeky comment, and of course, if you don't already, hit that all-important subscribe button. Until next time, for me, literally in a minute, I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!